Hello viewers, welcome back again. This is Elimu TV, where you get to watch and learn. Welcome to our history class, and your teacher is Rajab Michira, ready to take you through early agriculture. And in today's class, we're getting to early agriculture in Mesopotamia, and also we get to look at what are some of the impacts of early agriculture, what are some of those impacts that early agriculture bring to Mesopotamia. And also, before we get to today's topic, I want us to have a recap of what we did last lesson. We did say that we had the indigenous crops that were grown in Mesopotamia, and we gave examples. For example, barley, we said wheat, we had cucumbers, we had onions, and many other of those crops. And also, we did look at what are some of the reasons that facilitated for the development of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. We did talk of fertile soils, we talked of indigenous crops, and also there was adequate rainfall during the seasons. And now today's class, we are getting to impact of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. Now, what do we expect by the end of the lesson? We do expect that learners will be able to explain the impact of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. Now, having your books and pens, can we now get ready for class? The impact of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. Now, what is one of the impact is that it enabled people to settle down and concentrate on farming. This led to increased population. Good. Now, what does that mean? Remember, there was enough food, right? Now, people had no reason to move from one place to another looking for food, right? Now, they had to settle down and they concentrated on farming. This led to increased population. Now you might ask yourself, them settling down, right, concentrating on farming, how did it increase population? That is how it was, right? Remember, when there is enough food, people procreate, right? That is what simply means, right? So people had to, when there was enough food, people had to procreate, and that in turn increased population. Well, what was another impact? Agriculture production led to the development of trade between communities. Now that there was enough food, right? There was enough food for consumption, till there was enough food also for selling, for trading. That is how trading centers began, right? Let's get to our next impact. City-states emerged. For example, we get Ur, Uruk, and Babylon. Yes, Babylon is one of another city that is well known. Yes. Look at that. That is Babylon city, right? That's Babylon city. Very known city, right? Then you also had Ur, right? For those people who understand the Bible, they know what Ur was, right? They know Ur was the city, and also apart from the cities, right? Also, there was a specialization in craft activities. People specialized in these activities. For example, the issue of making pots, right? The issue of making baskets, right? For example, look at that. Yes, there is that person molding some pots. I can see, if you can clearly get to see that image, we have got that person molding pots there, right? Some cups, some plates, I guess also. Good. That's what we call specialization in craft activities. Craft is that when you use your hands to model things. Good. Look at that. Look at that lady, right? She's now also making some mats, right? She's making some mats, some clothes. That is how it started, right? Now people were specialized in those craft activities. In addition to that, agriculture influenced writing and arithmetic. For instance, talk of the hydrographics, right? And the cuneiform. You might be surprised, what are these hydrographics, right? Those are them. Those are the hydrographics. What of the cuneiform, right? Right? You can get to see the images. You can get to see the images there. Now, agriculture influenced writing and arithmetic. People were able now to count, right? People were able to write. People were able to read, right? That was an impact of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. And also, another development that emerged in the invention of the wheel is the invention of the wheel. And the wheel can be dated back to early agriculture. both in Mesopotamia and Egypt. But again, we'll get to Egypt. Now, in Mesopotamia, the wheel was used in carts to transport farm produce. You know what carts are, right? You know what carts are. Here in our local language, we call it mkokoteni, right? The street language, we call it mkokoteni, right? Is well known in the streets for carrying goods, right? And also in Mesopotamia, they use the wheel to make the mkokoteni or the carts. Look at that. That's the wheel. Now that's the mkokoteni I was telling you. Yes, we don't call it a mkokoteni, but that is a street word. That's a street word of the mkokoteni, right? So it is a cart. The English word of mkokoteni is a cart, but in the street name is all known to mkokoteni. Now you look at that. It is used to transport goods, right? So in that case, in Mesopotamia, the wheel was used to make carts and also to transport farm produce. Not forgetting that the wheel, another impact was that there was the invention of the Oxplore. It simply consisted of a tree trunk with two branches, one protruding up and the other downward, and it was pulled by an ox. Look at that. That's the Oxplore, right? That thing that the farmers used to dig, right? That is it. You can see that we call it an Oxplore. Good. Look at now, it's being pulled by two oxen there, and also the other man is pushing the Oxplore. Good, that is it. Now, those are some of the impacts of early agriculture in Mesopotamia. Now, class, can we get to name two cities that emerged as a result of early agriculture in Mesopotamia? And for our reference, let us get to Evolving World, History and Government, Book 1, Oxford University Press. Class, again reminding you, we have got very many lessons online. Kindly get to watch Elimu TV via YouTube, Elimu TV, and also get in touch with us via contact address, the SMS line, YouTube page, and also our Facebook account, Elimu TV, a station where you get to watch and learn.